Welcome to EJH British Cars, and today something a little bit easier. I have my 61 TR4, and it's been quite a while since we flushed the cooling system, so I'm going to do that, which should be relatively easy. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. So let's get started. So this is my 61, December of 61, Triumph TR4. It's a very early car with the factory modified TR3 frame. It's got dome glasses, it's got the earlier style seats, it's got the narrower frame mounts with the factory extensions. Also has steel on this windshield capping, and the rear surround, those are chrome plated steel rather than being anodized aluminum. And we had a little fun when we built the motor. It's 20 over, 87 millimeter pistons. It's got a Kastner D-grind clam. It's got a hardened valve train. It's got dual Webers. It's got a header. It's been blueprinted and balanced. It's got a 4A cooling fan on it with a TR3 snout. So it means you can mount the fan in correct orientation. Aluminum drums on the rear. Overdrive transmission. It's an early car, so it has the short bubble hood. I restored it about 20 years ago. Put, I don't know, not quite 15,000 miles on it since then. Prestige Auto Wood did the dashboard. That's a Hawaiian Koa dash. Leather seats, Wilton wool carpets. So to flush this, we're going to open the petcock on the bottom of the radiator. There's also one hiding, I don't know if you can see it very well, but just down in here on the side of the block. And we're going to pull one of the heater hoses off so we can pump the water through that. And of course open the rest of the system up and start it up. So let me prep that and then we'll give it a flush. Well, there we got this back heater hose off. The block and the other drain are open. You can see the block drain spurting out here. And that's just clean water running into the system. And that's just the motor just ticking over. Seems to be running pretty clean now. Well, it was a bit messy, but it seems to work well. I was really surprised that it's been 20 years since I rebuilt this motor, probably more like 21 or 22 considering I did that first. And this lower block drain is not plugged. That most of the time, when I deal with these cars, because it's at the very rear of the motor, the silt builds up against that plug, and you have to usually put a bicycle spoke or something through there to get it to function. And this was just clean, wide open, so that's really nice. So let me put this back together and we'll put some more antifreeze in it. All right, so we got the heater hoses back on, got the stuff all closed up. Nice fresh gallon of Napa antifreeze. And this is straight antifreeze. It's not 50-50 mix because I could never see the point in paying for water. And 50-50 mix is less expensive than straight antifreeze, but it's not half as expensive. So you buy straight antifreeze, you put your own water in, save some money. Not to mention that when you want to top stuff up, that if you have been putting a bit of straight water in now and then, you can put straight antifreeze in and bring the balance back together. So I doubt that I will match the Rain Man Ray's ability to pour and not spill, but here goes. So this is about a 2-gallon system when it's empty. And I'd say it's pretty empty because I drained the block too, though there's bound to be a bit of water here and there, but we'll put a gallon of antifreeze in. And then we'll, here we go with just some straight water. It's got some color because it was coming out of the hose so hard it aerated it. Sounds like it's almost full now. We need to start it up, get the air bubbles out. And away we go. Just gotta love overdrive. It's a great day to have the roof down. Sun is shining, 70-something degrees, and it's November 3rd. Some things you just gotta like about California. The politics are crazy, half the people are crazy, but the weather sure is nice. As we're just coming up into rush hour now, so the traffic's backed up over here. Bad, 65 miles an hour, 2,600 RPMs in overdrive. Makes this car a lot more comfortable. If it was just straight gears, 3,300. That's why I like overdrive. The transmission is relatively heavy. It's nothing compared to a Muncie, but that overdrive on the back adds about, I don't know, 30, 35 pounds anyway. Americans that don't know how to use a roundabout. I love overdrive. This has the A-type, so it's instant engagement, whereas the J-type is a little more it's a little slower, so it slips a little bit, so you don't shock the driveline quite as much. And back home. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I know I like the drive afterwards the best, but something pretty simple for a change instead of something that takes months and all kinds of crazy tools. This was pretty easy. Almost anybody can do it, and it's really pretty critical. I think they used to say every 2 years, and the new extended life antifreezes are supposed to be 3. And of course, this gets a regular press stone you can't mix and match the two antifreezes. That orange stuff, you just basically don't want to ever put it in an old bridge car. It'll just react with all the antifreeze that's seeped into the motor and everything. Anyway, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you next time.